So tension is the killer. So as soon as you guys start tightening up, see, I can make this same little motion and I can feel the trigger and I can feel all of this that I've talked about before, how the weight goes. Basically all I'm doing is letting the weight go. So never, ever, ever lose sight of just the club head swinging freely, and that will basically make all of your weight transfer over to your right leg will straighten, your head will stay on center. And so literally just swinging a weight and a weight on a string is correct. Now, when I tell people to swing a bucket or so to get a feeling of a bucket of water or arms and body working together, it's because they have trained your hands to collapse like so. So therefore I'm teaching you guys to kind of have a little bit more width in your swing. But I'm just keeping your understanding that your arm keeps the same radius that you start with while your hand moves freely and rotates back and forth. It's actually not your hand, it's actually your forearm, but that was what moved your hand. However, so if you just relax completely and you have the correct grip, now and I'm gonna kind of come in close where you guys can see this. And this is my 3-wood. And when I grip this golf club, you'll see this is what you guys do. Ready? Do you see all that squeezing, all those muscles though? Like that right there go? So my hands are so loose that this right here doesn't even really touch. So when I get towards, and I've talked about this before, people are like, oh, you're wrong, you're dead wrong. My hands are so relaxed at the top of my golf swing that centrifugal force snaps my arm, my elbow is bent to straight, and this and these last 3 fingers instinctively tighten. Instinctively. Shit, if I told you if I did that, I would have no clue how much to tighten. Because if I tightened, I'd literally lose everything. Okay? So for those that I'm teaching to say throw, I'm teaching you guys to move your right wrist joint freely, because that is the golf club swinging. You guys should be able to see this clearly right here. I'm swinging this golf club and I'm making a wind-up throw of my right hand. Now I can sit there and tell somebody else who can't feel their right hand that they're backhanding, like so. This is just teaching you what the left and right wrist joints do. Eventually, I just want you guys to swing the weight of the club. And if you swing the weight of the club, it's not going to look like this. It's going to be free, like so. And this is how you get the most speed. So when I'm swinging back like this, see, my shoulders and my arms can move freely through, and I can move all the way around on my other side and really not lose balance and have speed, and all my speed is going to be right here at impact, okay? So can you see how clearly I've moved over and in balance? Now all I did is said I'm going to make the same thing, and I'm going to just squeeze the golf club a little bit. Now watch the difference in the speed. I mean, that's laboring too, right? So at the top of my golf swing, my club is doing this. It's relaxed. My weight's on my thumb. Centrifugal force then straightens it as I'm releasing and snapping it, right? So this is a real critical thing to see. So if I sit there and I swing this golf club and I swing this weight tension free, my hand should be able to go all the way up over here. If I sit there and I swing and I keep it tight, you'll see that my shoulder joint doesn't move, my elbow joint doesn't move, my hand doesn't move, my head doesn't move, my body doesn't respond, right? So look how much my body's responded now. See? And I don't even have to, I'm just letting this thing have a thing of its own. When I get up here to the top of the golf swing, I'm not thinking about bringing this thing down. I'm not thinking about pulling. I'm not thinking about driving my hip. I'm not thinking about moving my pelvis. When I talk about all that stuff, that's what happens. But the body is responding. My body is doing this, okay? You guys put this on freeze frame if you want to see it. But when I'm doing this and I'm swinging this weight and I go over here, my pelvis is over here because my head's on center. And my body is responding to this swing. And look where that lag is. And then unwinding all at the ball. And then where's my pelvis? And my hips move 6 inches like they tell you to do. And all of that kind of stuff happens. If you just respond to this swinging, it takes on a life of its own. Okay? So I hope I made some swings like that so you guys can put it on video, put it on slow, so you guys can see. This is what I ultimately want you to do. Never lose sight of the swing of the club head and tension free. Okay? and tension free. So I cannot stress that enough. Tension free, feeling the weight, swinging a weight on a string, all of those things I want you guys to be able to do. All right, so come see me here, Country Hills, Hendersonville, Tennessee, for a live golf lesson. I do Zoom online lessons, and starting October 1st, I'm going to be able to do videos you guys send in through the Sports Box AI, and I'll be able to see all the little things that you guys do and be able to help you that way as well. So kind of excited about all these 3 different ways to try to help you guys become better golfers. I know that's why you're watching this video. All right, you guys have a great day.